This video demonstrates how a user of TeamMap can send information quickly to everyone else in the team using a text message. I will first demonstrate how to send a text message to everyone in the team. I will then look at the text message in more detail and show what it actually contains. Let's get started. This is the default TeamMap view unless the user has requested a different one. It shows a list of TeamMap reports, two of which are text messages, sorted by time with the most recent at the top of the screen. The text messages are the reports with a brown report icon to the left of the text. The quickest way to generate a new text is to use the shortcut menu, which is activated by touching the TeamMap logo in the head bar at the top of the screen. The shortcut menu contains a number of frequently used commands, but the one we're interested in here right now is at the top, New Text. All the user needs to do now is to type the text of the message and touch Done. I'm going to tell everybody that the team bike has a puncture and I have left it here as I have no repair kit with me. The screen then reverts to the list view of recent reports, and you can see the new text message at the top of the screen. Now you know how to send a text message. In fact, it couldn't be easier. For those of you who want to know more about text messages, continue watching this video. If we select the new text message we've just created by touching its icon, we can see more information about it. Starting at the top left corner of the screen, all texts are assigned a brown report type icon. Moving across, all texts are assigned default titles based on the name of the user generating the text, followed by an incrementing integer number. Moving further across, the fill cloud, an up arrow icon, shows that the text message has been sent to the TeamMap server and received by it, and will or will very soon have been received by all of the other members of the team that are connected to the internet. A downward facing arrow on this symbol indicates that the text was received from the TeamMap server and likely to be from another member of the team. An empty cloud with a dotted arrow indicates that your device has not yet managed to connect to the TeamMap server and is still waiting to send it the text message. Below this is the actual text we typed earlier. Below this is the start date and time of the text message and the end date and time of the text message, which in most cases will be the same unless the user spent a long time entering the text. In fact, you can see it took us over a minute to enter the text. Note that this information was captured automatically. The user didn't have to enter it. Below that is the state of the text message, which I'll refer you to the video and reports for more information about. Below that is the latitude and longitude of the user, where they were when they generated the text message, which in this format is not of much use to many people. But if you touch the map icon bottom right, you can actually see the position against a real map, which can be zoomed in and out using the plus and minus buttons at the top of the screen. So you can see exactly where they were. You can also use pinch and stretch actions with the two fingers to do the zooming. Returning by pressing the list view in the bottom corner, I'll continue to describe what we've got. we have a row of action buttons. The description icon, third from the left, allows the text itself to be hidden, which can be useful if there's a lot of it and everything's being pushed down the screen. The favourite icon, shown by a heart, and in this case it's not a favourite, can be selected, and this enables the text to be found easier in future. The location icon with concentric circles activates a location-based search for other TeamMap items with locations close to this one. So I can see what's been going on recently around this area. I can, of course, set the default zoom level for that to be something different than it just was. If I switch back to the text icon we were at, the pencil icon allows the text to be edited. I can change the title. So say Steve 5. I can add extra information if I wish. I will return later today to fix it. The green text indicates in this case that it's actually been changed. The tick icon here allows me to save those changes, and you can see that if we return to it, the end time has been updated, but the start time has stayed where it is. So the end time is showing the most recent time that any changes were made to this text. Continuing with these icon buttons, the plan button allows a plan to be created and automatically linked to this text. For example, if there was a plan of action to follow the result of receiving a text. The task icon does the same thing, but just for a single task rather than a plan. And this is a convenient way of responding to a text by generating another text or report. The final button is the delete button, which, if shown, and it won't be in all cases, allows the text to be deleted. In general, you can only delete the things you've created unless you have database rights, which allow you to do more. Below this, you can see other items in TeamMap that are linked to this text, and in this case, it's the person who actually generated it. Note that editing a text doesn't actually link the member to it, but the I button here keeps track of all changes made, so if an edit was made by somebody else, it would be shown there. That's all there is to say about text messages today, except that text messages are exactly the same as reports. And it's just that to make them faster to create and closer to the mobile phone experience, they're automatically assigned a type, they're automatically assigned a title, and they're automatically assigned a state, which means the user can just concentrate on putting the text in. Once the text exists, all of this can be changed. And in fact, once a text message exists, it's not really different to any other report in TeamMap. I hope you get real benefit from using the TeamMap app.